Now, I've played a lot of Roblox psychological horror game things over the past 3 months, from Jim's Computer to Life Purpose. Some are definitely better than others, so today I'm going to rank each of the 15 games I've played on a tier list. But I'm not doing it alone. I've forced my dear friend Nicky at gunpoint to watch each one of my stupid videos on these Roblox psychological horror games so we can both provide our opinions and thoughts on them to create a more definitive list. Now, the games we'll be ranking in order are Jim's Computer, Paul's Journey, The Assistant, Lisa's Dream, Delusional, The Severance, Drawnout, Lacey's FanGames, My Game, Smiley Face Game, Pizza Time, My_Room, Let Him Go, Dex's Party, and lastly, Life Purpose. Now, obviously, this list is not every Roblox psychological horror game out there. It's only the ones I've played and uploaded a video on. So if there's one you like that isn't featured here, let me know, and maybe I'll play it in the future. And who knows, maybe I'll make a part 2 if I have a decent amount of new games to add. Alright, I'm done yapping your ear off. Time to start. Take it away, me. Alright, well, here we are, ranking the fucking scary games I've played. Why are you looking at me like that over there? Jarvis, zoom in on his camera. Keep it blurred. We're ranking them based on their story, their scariness, then their gameplay, and then we're gonna rank them overall. Oh, and I made Nicky watch every single video that I made on them, so he kind of knows what's going on, because if he played all of them, that would have taken way longer. I guess we'll just go one by one with each game, so we'll do like the first game for story, then the first game for scariness, first game for gameplay, and then continue from there, which means the first game for story is fucking... Whoa, what the fuck? No, wait, no, whoa. You remember Jim's Computer? Most people consider this one to be the OG Roblox psychological horror game.
Yeah, and I liked it. I think it set a pretty good precedent.
That started the...
I mean, if it was like the original, I feel like it's hard to say the story's bad.
Well, you remember, it's just fucking every day, you like buy shit on the computer. I guess, where would we put it story-wise? Because when I made that video, I was just looking for random shit to play. Because, you know, I started out that video playing Racist Simulator, if you remember.
Yes, I remember that. I was really confused.
And then I played this on a whim, because it was in my recommended. And I guess it just started this whole rabbit hole that I went down. But if it wasn't for that ending with the gun, I don't think I would have uploaded that video as a whole.
I like that. I would say like A or B.
I was gonna say like A tier.
I would say B because it's solid, but there's a lot of stuff that beats it in creativity.
Yeah, I guess so.
I would say like high B tier.
Yeah, because we can move them. We'll put them in order on how if they're better or worse. So B tier for story, then on to scariness for Jim's Computer.
It was a little freak. Like it was like
there was like banging on doors or something. I don't really remember. All I remember really was the ending part.
It was just like
I guess
creepy, like I wouldn't say it was anything special.
Yeah, it was like it was suspenseful. Like like every night when you're opening the closets or something, just if you haven't played, you don't know if there's gonna be something in there. So B tier.
There were much scarier games.
Maybe it'll probably be like a lower B tier, honestly. And gameplay wise,
I liked it.
And I liked all the random gears you could buy. I spent like 5 minutes painting my house with that paintball gun.
I would say A.
Yeah. Why not?
Solid.
It is solid.
Not that it was like super crazy, but it was very active. It had you doing stuff.
I don't feel clean. Well, maybe put your shower in your house. Paul's Journey is next. The game that got deleted, unfortunately. What are your thoughts?
I remember at first I was kind of iffy about the story.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I liked it by the end.
Yeah, you thought, didn't you say it was like a little too on the nose?
At first it felt like it. And honestly, I liked the recreation. I really liked that one. More of like a fun little metaphorical way of
because with the... You know, I guess we'll talk about that when we get to Drawnout. I guess, they're bound to get better with how, like, with making another game. So I think I'd probably put it in B, a little bit below Jim's Computer for story. For scariness,
I don't remember it being scary.
There was this one section that I remember where I was walking down a long, like, hallway with these loud noises that kind of sounded like gunshots and people being in, like, agony, I guess. and there was these weird creatures with creepy faces. Oh, and then there was that one section where everything went red and there was a bunch of loud noises. I feel like that happens in a bunch of them, honestly. But this was the second game I played, so I guess it wasn't overdone yet. So
I'll also see you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Even honestly, possibly lower.
Like
is that crazy? Maybe.
And gameplay wise, it really was.
It felt like a lot of walking and talking.
Yeah, really just a lot of walking. I mean, there are multiple endings, and I guess we can give them props for that.
Yeah.
Like, if a game only has one ending, then I guess there's less gameplay to be had.
I'd say maybe keep it high C tier.
I think that's fair. Hey. Whoa. The assistant store, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like this one that much. It was the one with that assistant guy, Dan, and I
found this one extremely predictable.
You know, I told you to skip the rest of the video because it was boring. We watched for like the first ending. I ended up getting all of them, I think. None of them were really that interesting. And you're right, it was very predictable. Like, I feel like the part at the beginning set it up to be a completely different game with like the AI character making you like name yourself or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it would be more of like a robot taking over your life, but no, it's just a basic serial killer plot where the serial killer happens to be my assistant thing. I don't even know if he's a human or a robot by the end.
It literally sounds like a TikTok POV. Can we please put this at like E?
Yeah. Scariness.
I don't remember.
The fuck was even scary about this? I don't remember a single scariness. I don't think there was anything scary in this. I guess there was that one like kind of jump scare with the loud noise when I kept putting in the penis names and he got really mad at me. I guess I'll put it in E tier, I guess, for scariness. And gameplay, it was...
Seems like gameplay wasn't too bad. I mean, with the naming thing seemed kind of fun. There was a few endings.
Yeah, there was some like other tasks. I think you had to take out the trash at one point. And you also talking to the neighbor every night. I'd put it in B tier, probably. You okay with that?
Yes, I concur.
I'm confused. What you missed? Oh, you don't look very... Moving on to Lisa's Dream, the fourth game I played.
I think the story was good.
I mean, from what I remember, it was like Lisa...
Or like she killed her sister, some bullshit, right?
She killed her sister because her mom didn't give her as much love as she gave her sister or something.
Honestly, I would put this B tier above the other two.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it's a little more interesting.
So yeah, B tier story. Lisa's Dream scariness. I mean, there was some like scary faces at some point.
I don't recall. Honestly, I was gonna say I feel like this game was kind of carried by its story.
Well, there was a couple times where there was just like random screaming in the background. I think I'll put it in C tier, honestly. Gameplay wise, it was really just walking and watching cutscenes.
This was like low-key like a Roblox short film.
Yeah, really no gameplay at all. The only real
no
thing...
shade.
Yeah, no. But the only thing I remember being like actually having a choice in was when at the beginning you get to design her outfit or something.
Yeah.
That was the only... Actually, that's honestly, in retrospect, very reminiscent of a later game on the list.
Yes.
I think in gameplay, I might have to put it in F tier. Not because I think it's bad, but mostly just because there isn't any besides walking. Hey, what the hell are you doing on my laptop? Is that my brother?
It's not what it looks like, I promise.
Okay, up next is Delusional. This is the one when the kid comes home to his house. Then he...
Oh, I like this one was good, I think, right?
It was? I remember you saying it was like boring or something.
Really?
Because from what I remember, you know, I remember what we complained about, but it was like he went to sleep or whatever, and in his dream he was dreaming about the time where his brother like deleted his game save file, and then he told their mother about his brother's bad grades that he'd been hiding, and then his mother went off on him and called him a failure, and then she said she wishes she never gave birth to him or something.
Yes, I recall.
Yeah. And then his brother killed himself. Then his mother killed herself, I think, and he'd been living alone for a week in reality because he hadn't been.
I remember this. I liked the story.
Yeah, but I liked it too. But then at the end, when the grandparents showed up and just told everybody everything that happened instead of just leaving it up to interpretation, I feel like that definitely bumped it down.
I'm gonna forget that, and I'm gonna let that take points away from scary because I think just the story. I'd say it's A tier.
I was gonna put it like C tier, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it was more interesting than a lot of these.
I guess compromise on like a B tier.
I'm starting to see. I mean, I would say I think I can say like low B tier actually.
Low B tier. Yeah, no, honestly, I think I liked all the other ones more than this. So scariness, really not that scary.
I mean, I think like the suicide, the brother like hanging was pretty like that was. I don't know. I think those kind of jump scares where it's like kind of like you walk in on something and then it cuts it out. I think those are pretty freaky.
Yeah.
I'd say it's above Lisa's Dream.
I think it's just barely below Lisa's Dream, honestly.
I think what I like about Delusional is that it made me feel uncomfortable, like watching that whole really unfortunate sequence of events unfold.
Oh yeah, especially with the mother just going ham.
Like that made me feel stuff. That's kind of why I say it's above Lisa's Dream. Like
you're right. I didn't really think about that.
It made me feel weird.
Gameplay wise, again, I mean, well, there was that whole segment where I had to do a whole bunch of random chores at the beginning of the game. Oh, and I should mention there were multiple endings for this game, but I just never did them.
I feel like I would say it's like B tier. Like it sounds like around the same to Jim's Computer, maybe a little less.
Yeah, no, I'd put it in B tier, below The Assistant. What? Okay. Here it is, the Severance.
What?
What?
What am I looking at?
What do you mean? What are you looking at?
I don't remember this at all.
The Severance?
No.
So it was like this guy right here. I don't think he had a name, but his daily routine was just eat, then watch TV, then sleep.
Eat, sleep, game, repeat.
Every day it progressively gets like worse, I guess. I mean, and there's a dream that continues throughout every day. The TV starts talking to you and says you need to let her go. And then the ending where you go down into the basement and find out that his girlfriend left him or something. And that's what caused him to go insane. There was two different endings that I did both of them. But the first ending, he goes into a room. I guess kind of what the story was is that after his girlfriend left him, he went crazy and kidnapped this other girl, killed her, then just, I guess, kept her body as his girlfriend.
That's sick and twisted. A tier story.
And at the end, it showed a shot of him sleeping.
Yes, I remember this.
There's two beds, and he was sleeping in one bed, and in the other bed was just this horrifying-looking, rotting with flies flying around version of this girl. You know, I think it was definitely one of the better ones. This game, I think that's an A tier story. Scariness, I think it might be A tier in scariness too.
This sounds like, honestly, this just might be like an all-around A tier now.
You know, if we don't have many S tiers by the end, maybe we'll bump it up to an S tier. I don't know.
Yeah, I already have 2 S tiers in my head, I think.
Oh, really?
Or at least in some categories.
Don't tell me. Gameplay? I guess the whole point was that you're just doing the same thing over and over. Really, the only standout part of gameplay I remember is that you can check the reflection in the mirror, and sometimes there would be like the one point there was like another person behind me, but I couldn't really see them. And then when you looked back at the reflection, they were gone. And then there was another part where you were making a scary face in the reflection.
I'd be comfortable with like high C tier if that's where you're leaning.
High C tier? I was leaning more towards above Delusional, honestly, but I guess I'll put it below Delusional then, if that's like a compromise between.
I didn't play the damn game. I don't
know. No, wait, I wasn't gonna. Oh, we made it to Drawnout, the sequel or successor to Paul's Journey.
I like this one more. I think it was more creative.
I like you were saying. You felt like Paul's Journey wasn't as like subtle. I feel like this one definitely with the whole marker analogy. I didn't. You could tell in the video when I figured out what that meant. Wait, I love Wait, no, wait.
And I like the Paul cameo.
And the Paul cameo was really nice.
Top of B tier.
B tier?
I mean, it is just Paul's journey with a metaphor. Yeah, so I guess I would put it above Paul's journey, but not too much. I mean, it is.
I was thinking like bottom of A, but
no, I said top of B tier. You say bottom of A tier. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay. I definitely enjoyed that moment more when I put it together in my mind and figured out what was going on. Scariness? I don't know. There was like that one moment where the cashier at the shop had a really spooky face.
I feel like this was more of like a sad story to me than a horror.
I think top of C, honestly.
That's fair.
Above Delusional and Lisa's Dream. Gameplay wise,
There was some fun. Like, I remember the day you get the marker, and it was like crazy colors, and you like run outside and around and shit, right?
oh yeah. There was multiple endings, again, like Paul's journey. I feel like there was more to do because there was like a whole town instead of just one house.
Yeah.
There was more like random characters to talk to, I guess,
Yeah.
if that counts. I think above Severance but below Delusional.
I would say it's like right around the assistant with the whole big town thing. Go out, talk to people. It seems like around the same.
Yeah.
On par with that.
It definitely, you're right. It had more than the assistant. In the assistant, there's like a bunch of houses, but only like 3 people.
And you just talk to like the neighbor.
There's one neighbor. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. I don't know if this one even really counts, since it's really its own separate thing. What I found was a Roblox recreation, and I played it because like I said, I'm made up of 79% morbid curiosity. I wanted to see what this was, and it turned out to be, I think, my favorite out of all of them.
Yes, I'm gonna say my initial reaction before I found out it was like an actual game, all around S tier for me.
Yeah, like the style was definitely, it was
The story,
way more unique than
gameplay,
like
genuinely terrifying.
it really stuck with me afterwards.
In different ways at the same time. And there was like the freaky stuff with her, like saying like, please don't make me, like, it was like genuine, like it made you feel like almost like grossed out. I felt disgusted watching that.
I know.
Like I guess in a way that was intentional.
Yeah, and then there was the whole diner part too, where genuinely I don't know how they got away with some of this stuff. Like I understand it's like it's an adaptation of something, so I assume all that stuff that was there was originally there, but some of that stuff, like there was a picture of used condoms in a Roblox game.
Yeah.
That really like, and then that video of that guy, and
yeah, that video was really off-putting.
and it's made me genuinely excited to see, like, because there's a real Steam game coming out, and I really want to play that. I think it said February 2026 on the Steam page.
Oh, fire.
When it does, I guess we'll be playing it together. We're in this together, man. Okay, so yeah, I guess
Yeah, so this is S tier all around.
S tier, even though it's not even really a Roblox game, but whatever, it's on the tier list.
Yep.
Scariness, S tier. We already discussed all of this. I don't think we need to.
Yes.
Gameplay,
This
yeah, no,
is
S.
all around S tier.
Yeah, you said there was one more S tier though, but don't tell me what that one is. Hello? Okay, moving on. We got this one. Do you remember this one?
Yeah, this is my other S tier gameplay, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just think it's very unique and different, and
Compared to the other games I played, definitely. Story-wise,
I find it interesting.
yeah, it was, but I can't really put together a discernible like story. All I know is that there's some like corruption within the, like, that weird guy at the end was just being really cryptic and not really saying anything that I understood.
What would you say?
Story, C tier.
Yeah, okay.
Scariness, it was
I was a little
definitely.
freaked out.
Yeah, like the weird faces, the eyes,
The hands.
being like realistic too. I think I'd put it in A tier. Yeah, above or below the Severance.
Above.
Okay.
I would say S tier for gameplay. I already said that.
Yeah, it definitely had some of the most gameplay out of any of the games that I've played.
Would you put it above or below?
Lacey games?
No.
Below, I think. I mean, the games were what? Rock, paper, scissors. Remember the coin underneath the cup or something? And then a matching game.
Was pretty whack as shit.
Oh. Next up was, the smiley face game. Remember this one?
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay, we watched this one last night.
Oh, right.
The guy, Thomas, he was, addicted to this medication or something. In the beginning, he was in this, like, happy world or whatever because of the medication he was on, but it wasn't real. Once the medication started to run out, he started seeing the real world or something. This was also another one that was kind of hard to understand because there was just a bunch of random shit thrown in there, too.
I'll let you rank this one.
Because you don't remember it at all?
Go crazy, bud. I remember this but I couldn't tell you anything that happened.
It's another one where that just kept jumping from game to game.
I found those ones, I didn't like them.
How do I even explain the story? The whole meds thing, and then it went from, you went to a different game where you're in like a cave and walking around, and then it brought you back to the main character where you're in this fucking forest, and then it took me to another game where I had to search for the meds, and then it took me to another game where it was a museum, and then the museum had portals to 3 different options, and I went to the confusing nightmare one that led me to the confusing nightmare game that brought me to another game about me being silenced or something.
Yeah, you should, yeah.
And then there was another game that was an obby, and then it brought me to the real world where I was having a panic attack in front of my friends, and then I was dead. And yeah, that was it. That was the whole story. Story-wise, I think it's okay. I think I'd put it in low B.
Really, I feel like it being incoherent lowers the story level for me. I'd say at least a C tier.
Incoherent? Was it incoherent? I mean, I felt like I understood kind of what was that. Did I? Maybe you're right. It was too incoherent for me to understand really everything that was being thrown at me.
Like the message about like an addiction, question mark, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool message. Story, I don't know what happened.
Scariness, there were a couple jump scares and loud noise. There was a lot of like bright lights.
I remember that.
I'll put it below Jim's computer. Gameplay, there were a few sections where I was just walking in a straight line, and that was it. I'll put it below Paul's journey. So as I was saying, Basil, go away. Fuck off. Oh my god. Pizza time.
I also have no recollection of this.
And yes, that makes sense, because it was another game that kept bringing me to other games.
And then at the end, I just remember seeing a message about cults, and I was like, what? Granted, I wasn't paying all that much. I was.
Hey, it's okay.
Didn't hold my attention very well.
No, I get it, because I was just as confused while playing it, because every couple, like, I'd like take 2 steps and it would send me to another game, and I was like, is this intended? And I wouldn't even get a chance to process what was going on, because it went from like thinking, I guess my friends were people in a cult that were out to get me, then I killed them, then I see their dead bodies, and then you go from that to being chased down a hallway with the text, how did they taste, at the top of the screen, and I was like, what the fuck, how did we go from the happy world to me eating them? This is...
Oh, so it was like a cannibalistic cult thing?
God, maybe? I was still not entirely sure. There were multiple endings, but neither of them made much sense. Story-wise, I think I'm gonna have to put it D tier, because at least I was more invested than in the assistant. Scariness for pizza time. Fucking, what was even scary in the game?
The amount of loading screens I saw.
I think above Paul's journey, but not really much more than that. Gameplay, mostly loading screens. There were multiple endings, so that gives it a couple more points. I'm gonna put it bottom of C tier, because I don't really remember any significant gameplay. I guess there were a bunch of random people you could talk to, and I did say that was a reason that I put Drawnout above others.
I mean, the execution of it still matters.
Yeah, and from what I remember, I cut out like a couple of sections where I was just talking to a couple random people, and it just went on and on and on, and it didn't have anything to do with anything that was going on. Or maybe it did. Maybe I should have been paying attention to that. Maybe it would have made the entire story make sense. Probably not, though. Leave this game and sent me a friend request? Nah, I don't think I will. My Room, remember this one?
Tell me the story. I remember that face because you were laughing at it, but I was kind of freaked out by it, low key.
This was another one. I guess I had to see a bunch of loading screens, but it was me leaving and rejoining the same game. After you did a certain thing in one part of the game, you'd have to leave and rejoin to do the next part. The story was like, well, you join the game, and then this creature shows up and starts begging you to leave. It would like
wait, no. Wasn't this the one where like the creator coded himself in the game waiting for this one true love or some shit?
Yeah.
That's a fire story.
This guy put himself into the game and then I guess gave it to somebody before he died and told them to give it to his lover or something. And it turned out she was gone. You, like I guess myself, had to go tell him that with this rose, and then he deleted himself.
dare I say S tier story.
Really?
I think it's I mean, it's very different than everything else.
I was gonna put it high up, but I don't think I'm gonna put it in S tier. It's not on the same level as Lacey.
That's fair. Obviously, I would say it's below Lacey.
I think it goes between Severance and Drawnout.
Actually, that's true. Severance really was a good story.
Severance really was more of a show don't tell. Like, it never told me anything.
And I guess that is what makes a good story.
In this one, I remember there was this one section where it was basically telling you pretty much everything with this like document that was hidden in the files.
That's true. That's fair. But at least it wasn't like someone like woke you up and was like, hey, this is what happened. Like, at least it was like a...
Yeah, not like delusional.
Like, there was a reason that was there.
There was an in-story reason for that to happen.
Like, I find that justifiable.
Not just a...
I guess that's fair to say.
Yeah.
It takes away.
I mean, like, what else is he gonna do other than write a journal if he's trapped in this fucking game?
The one person he needs to find needs to know that what the fuck's going on.
Scariness? I mean, you said the face was pretty scary.
No, apparently that's just a myth, I guess.
It did definitely unnerve me with the friend request thing. Other than that, I don't really remember anything else scary. I'd put it below Lisa's Dream.
Okay.
Gameplay, it was a lot of leaving and rejoining, and then on occasion I'd have to do a tiny puzzle. I think I'll put it bottom of B.
No, that's fair. I just don't remember much from that gameplay, so...
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh! We got 3 more to go. Here we got Let Him Go.
This one, I was really lost. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, me too. The story was just this guy right here. I think his name was Spawn. His best friend didn't want to be friends with him anymore, so he started going crazy, I think. And then he gets hit by a car in the end. I really didn't like the whole laggy, like, style. All the cutscenes were really laggy. I thought my computer couldn't handle Let Him Go on Roblox. I guess the story's fine. Not really sure what to say about it.
I'd say mid C tier.
Honestly, I'd say it's top of C tier. You got a problem with that?
No, that's fair.
There really wasn't anything scary in this. I guess getting hit by the car was definitely shocking. E tier. Above assistant. Gameplay. What even was the gameplay? I had every single day I had to go talk to these 4 same people that really didn't have anything interesting to say. There definitely was a world there with a bunch of random people walking around, and there was other stuff I could interact with too. I mean, it does have multiple endings, so I guess that puts it above other games that don't. I'd put it above Severance and My Room.
Okay, I would trust you on that.
Yo, what up? Okay. Dex's Party.
I liked this story.
Really?
I think it was a little silly and it was dark. I mean, it wasn't a realistic, deep, like, metaphorical thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying they have to be. I'm just saying, like, it felt really like, I don't know if you remember, but I predicted the entire thing a minute into the video. It definitely was.
I mean, sure, it was predictable, but I think it was different and interesting and fun.
I don't know, I just feel like the fact that I could so easily predict it puts it a little lower. Like, I like it when I'm wrong about what my prediction is, not when I'm entirely right.
That's fair.
I think I'm gonna put it low B tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
Scariness?
I think it's a little freaky.
Yeah, there was some loud noises, some creepy looking faces. That's more than I can say for a couple of these.
Bottom of B tier again.
I was gonna say. Gameplay, it was another one where I'm just walking around talking to people. I played as like, I think 4 different characters.
I found that very interesting. I like that.
But yeah, it definitely swapped perspective a few times.
I wouldn't say that makes it A tier. I feel like you're also just piling everything in B tier in gameplay. I feel like that really is kind of just a very standout characteristic of the gameplay.
Yeah, okay. I concur. Oh. Hey there. And finally, we're on to the last game. Life Purpose.
I wish we could rank it as part 1 and part 2.
Oh, like the first half of the game and the second half of the game?
Yeah, because it started off so strong, and then you just lost me.
I like all like the different perspectives on life that it goes into, like all the different dreams about like the trolley problem one, then the one where they're at war, the prisoner one, and then it starts to get into like weirder territory with the monk. But then I feel like it loses me when it goes from some of this like deep commentary on life, when it goes from that to a fucking cat sitting at the door making popping sounds and then jump scaring you with a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare sound, and then the boy always showing up. I think even you said this, but the scary face being in the sky was kind of dumb.
That I would consider the checkpoint of like
the point of no return. And then what? There was a whole conversation with his father at the end, and the freaky thing he said too. Like some people's life purpose is to just be freaky. That doesn't fit. That doesn't fit in at all. Like I just feel like it's good, but then there's so many random things that happen that make it less good. Story-wise, I mean, it definitely shot itself in the foot a couple of times, but
100%.
Overall, I think, I don't know, let me get your thoughts first.
I think even with that, I would still rank it pretty high, in my opinion. I still think.
Me too. I was thinking bottom of A tier, and then right
behind Severance.
Really? Huh.
Honestly, I would move Severance to S tier and put that at the top of A tier.
Yeah, I was thinking, I wanted to say that earlier. I think Severance deserves an S tier. So yeah, top of A. Yeah, no, I think the story was definitely better than.
Like, I'm just gonna ignore the stupid stuff.
Scariness for life purpose. There was a lot of loud noises. I remember, it really hurt my ears.
I remember what I said about the chase scene. I feel like that was kind of uneasy for me.
Oh yeah.
In a chase scene.
Yeah, being the person who's gonna kill that other person if they catch up to them. And then right after that, they do the fucking cat thing, which immediately gets rid of.
I'm trying to overlook the stupid stuff like that. Same thing with the toy.
The boys, yeah.
I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt because I honestly kind of did like this one. The roses were a little freaky.
I was about to say, like, the black roses on the table with the ominous voice did kind of get me a little. I don't know, for me, honestly, I think it's bottom of A, below Severance and My Game.
Yeah.
And finally, gameplay. A lot of it was just walking and listening to talking.
Yeah.
The red sphere guy really did go on for a long time.
Honestly, I think we should split up the gameplay stuff a little bit. It's very clustered, and then we just have poor Lisa's dream at the bottom. I feel like gameplay is where we have to look at the minute things. When you leave the cave and you have to like go back to the house and you're like, oh, someone's following me. It's like the minor things like that. That's what
D tier?
Gameplay's kind of clustered. Yeah.
Do you think we should move down like these two? Because they both kind of suffer from the thing where they just keep bringing you to new games and it's hard to really understand.
I think Severance gameplay could be a little lower low key in C.
Yeah, I think my room definitely had more going on. I don't know. I just feel like the mirror thing was really the only gameplay, but that was more impactful to me than anything that really happened in this one. But I can understand. Are you happy with this? Is this better?
It just made Lisa's placement almost like insulting.
Yeah, maybe I'll move her up. E tier. Okay, and here we go, the final official tier list, combining everything that we've said. Jim's Computer, where do you think overall it should go? It got a B tier in story, B tier in scariness, A tier in gameplay. I guess that averages out to a B tier.
I'm gonna give it B.
I guess like a higher B since it has like an A tier in there too.
I mean, I know technically if we add up our rankings, it'd be higher B, but like in the big grand scheme, I don't think it was super crazy special.
It started it all, and it started it all, and I appreciate it for that. But yeah,
like, I would be fine with it at low B tier.
Okay, Ball's Journey.
I would put it above Jim's Computer.
I think I do remember enjoying this one more than Jim's Computer.
I think I like the message more.
I guess we don't really have to incorporate our rankings for these ones. I guess.
Yeah, I'm kind of just gonna go off like
vibes.
How I generally felt.
Assistant.
D tier.
I don't know. I was thinking more E tier.
That's fine.
I didn't really enjoy that one. Lisa's Dream.
I would say C.
C, really?
I don't know. I think you enjoyed this one more than I did.
Okay, I'll put it. I guess then bottom of B. Delusional.
B or C.
For me,
I really liked the story, but it didn't stick with me.
Yeah, I think honestly C. Like it like you said, it didn't stick with you, and just it really shot itself in the foot with the ending. Severance, we had a lot of good things to say about this one.
Let's just put S tier.
Yeah, definitely below Lacey. You know, honestly, let's just take Lacey up and put her in her rightful spot. Drawnout.
I feel like that's her solid A.
Yeah, I think this one is also A above Drawnout.
I was gonna say.
Happy Face game.
This really did not stick with me.
Yeah,
I would say D tier.
I would say D tier too. And I think I'll also put Pizza Time there just because I had no goddamn
I would
clue.
say Pizza Time's E tier. I feel bad saying that because I feel like if I... No, yeah, I'm gonna say D because I feel like if I paid attention, I wouldn't be placing it this level. So that's feel
Yeah,
like
well, I was paying attention. I played the goddamn game and I still left it not really knowing anything that happened. My Room.
I'd say C tier. I remember liking it, but at the same time, it didn't stick with me. So I don't know.
Is it better or worse than Delusional?
Delusional stuck with me more. Like I don't know. I remember liking that one more.
Yeah, but these both suffer from the issue of telling you instead of just showing. But I feel like this one had a better reason for telling instead of showing than this one. So I think I'm gonna put it above Delusional.
Oh yes, I agree.
Let Him Go. It really didn't stick with me either.
I would say E or F. Eek. I don't know.
Yeah, I liked it better than Assistant, but as batshit insane as what the hell was going on in these two was, they definitely stuck with me more than this. This was just kind of a forgettable experience. Like, honestly, this is one of those games I would play and not upload. The only reason I did is because I had to. I guess I didn't have to. Nobody was really counting on me to upload a video every Friday. I wanted to challenge myself too. Dex's Party.
I would say B tier.
Yeah.
I liked this one a lot.
It doesn't feel right to put above Jim's Computer and Paul's Journey, in my opinion. I don't mind putting it above any of these other ones, but these two
that's fair.
feel like definitely impacted me more than Dex's Party ever will. And Life Purpose, the last one.
I liked this one. I did, but I don't really know where I would put it.
Me neither.
I feel like this is another one where it's like at an individual level. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it, but there was a lot of things that didn't have to be there that hindered the experience.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put it bottom of A.
Yeah.
That's the finished tier list.
Oh,
Yay! We did it. First place is Lacey Games. Second place, The Severance. Third place, My Game. Fourth, Drawnout. Fifth, Life Purpose. Sixth, Paul's Journey. Seventh, Jim's Computer. Eighth, Dex's Party. Ninth, Lisa's Dream. 10th, My Room. 11th, Delusional. 12th, Happy Game. 13th, Pizza Time. 14th, Let Him Go. 15th, The Assistant. Yeah, no, I expected that one to be last going into this. I'm done with this video now. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say it better.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll take it.
What? You wouldn't take my singing?